in the truck again. Appreciate you hitting that like button. I was watching this other guy doing some trucking. I can't remember his name now. Well, how was your weekend, Dwayne? Back. I'm glad you're here. This life getting off to a slow start, ain't it? Where is everybody? 9 o'clock in the morning, rise and shine. Yeah, that's who it was, Dwayne. Rolling 18. It was a good weekend. It was busy, I was driving that broke down car. I was having to throw it neutral, turn the ignition off, start it back up, put it back in drive as I'm rolling down the road. So, about that car I was driving yesterday, when I did that live, it's hard for me to believe this, but apparently it was doing all of what it was doing just because the gas cap wasn't on properly. And that makes no sense to me. I just think whoever figured that out is lying. I just don't agree that that's what that was. Gas cap won't make a vehicle do that. No. So I put a new carburetor, throttle body on it. Put a new acceleration pedal on it. What else did I do? Allegedly, Dwayne, that's what they're saying, but I just don't agree with that diagnostics. I don't know. It was a 2003 Chevy Trailblazer acting like that with no power because of a gas cap. I put a new throttle body on it, a new sensor, a whole new pedal, fuel pedal. And they're saying it was a gas cap not properly on. I don't believe that. A gas cap not being on. If you got a gas cap on a car, like an early 2000s car, take it off, like barely put it on and see if your car does that. I just don't believe that at all. I don't believe it. Somebody's lying. You saw me driving that car yesterday, Dwayne. You saw what it was doing. And you expect... I don't believe it. car is going to act like that because of a gas cap. Yeah, you saw what was happening yesterday when I was driving it. That just don't make no sense. I'd have the pedal to the floor. The car would not, it would lose all power. I'd have to put it in neutral, turn it off, turn the key back over, start it, put it back in drive as I'm rolling down the road, and it's a gas cap. Baloney. That's a load of baloney. But that's what they're saying. Yeah, it had been in a flood. It's on the title that it had been in a flood. Before I did that live yesterday when I was driving it, I took it to O'Reilly's. I had them hook the computer into it, and it said that it was the wiring, I can't remember the exact name, but it was wiring to the transmission, and it was like a faulty wire. That's what the diagnostics computer said at O'Reilly's. But then later on yesterday evening, my wife had got a text message saying it was the gas cap, but my sister texted her. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Gas cap. I don't believe that. I don't care. I'd have to see it to believe that. But the car drives good. I mean, it's fine, but I just don't believe it was a gas cap making it do that. But yeah, it was in a flood sometime. I'm not sure what year it was in a flood, but I think they've, redone the engine and stuff like that. They obviously had to. You'd have to flush out the water in the engine, the transmission, and all that. So, but I don't know when it was in a flood. I don't know what year. Down for a minute. Y'all hit that like button. Smack it. It'll be your best friend. And if it won't be your best friend, I'll be your best friend. You got a friend in me. It just makes sense to me. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking, like a sensor in the way. So I replaced a couple of sensors. Replaced the relay to the, what was that relay thing to? I can't remember now. My goodness, Infinity. Man, those Infinities are nice. I rented one of those, that's the exact one, a QX80, Infinity QX80. I rented one a few years back to took it to Daytona Beach for vacation. Man, those cars are nice, man. They are nice. They ride and drive really good, but should have bought it. But I think it's a European car, Germany or something. But they're nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was a loose connection because that diagnostics thing said it was a wiring to the transmission, a CPM or something. And so I figured it might have been like disconnected partially or something. But apparently it was the gas cap. Somebody's lying. I firmly believe somebody's lying. Gas cap. I'll make a car do that. Here, that's no, that's crazy. Well, I found your problem. Why your car won't drive? The gas cap wasn't on. Baloney. I like to tell people, you don't have to lie to make friends. You ain't got to lie to make friends. Like, come on now, you try to tell somebody's a gas cap. I can't get over that. I can't wait till this weekend so I can go. That's what I'm going to do, Dwayne, this weekend. My sister will come over or something. I'll find her and I'm going to be like, hey, give me the keys to your car. We're going to do it live and we're going to mess with the gas cap and see if that car drives like that. And if it does, then it was the gas cap. But if it don't, somebody lied. Yeah, me either, Dwayne. It makes no sense at all. It really doesn't. Because, I mean, like I said, you saw that live yesterday and seen exactly what I had to do to drive it down the road. And the car's gonna act like that over a gas cap. I don't believe it. No, sir. We'll do another live this weekend when no wait. I don't know if I'll be able to this weekend. I'm gonna try to take a trip down to Florida, spend the weekend in Florida. Family thing down there. So we'll see. So when I do get to drive that car again, I'll do it live, and we're going to take the gas cap off, or not take it off, but mess with it where it's not on properly, and then we're going to drive it, and we're going to see if it does that. Now, I'll be in total shock if it drives like that when I take the gas cap off. But I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I can't stress it enough. I don't believe it. That'd be like looking at my bank account and seeing $10 million. I don't believe it. So yeah, this past weekend, working on my sister's car took my entire weekend. I didn't actually get to complete my pool that I had put up. I didn't even get to mow and weed eat my yard. Nothing. Over that car. Took all my time. We're going to Kansas. We in, can you guess what state we're in right now? There we go. The thing moves on me. Should be going to Florida Wednesday. Yeah, I didn't do it live last week. Sometimes I get in those moods, I get depressed and like it's overwhelming. So I wasn't able to do it live last week. I'm just being honest. I was down and out. No, we was in Tennessee, but we're in Kentucky right now. And I like to try to spread positive energy. I don't like spreading negative, depressed energy, Man, when I get depressed, I get down. I get sad. I could not get out of it last week. And they say that, just smile to trick your brain into thinking, that don't work. You just let smack that like button, friends and family. Smack it loud and proud. Well, you're gonna smack it. Cash at me a couple dollars. Support the channel. Hungry. I had brought Mrs. made breakfast yesterday and we had some biscuits left over and sausage. So I brought a sausage biscuit on the road with me and I already ate that. Leftovers. I don't like wasting food. I grew up poor. I had to go out to the coal pile and get coal and put it in the stove. Biscuits and gravy, yeah buddy, I love some biscuits and gravy. What I like doing, Dwayne, is I like to if I'm at the house or eating out, I like to get some sausage, biscuit, gravy, and get 2 fried eggs. Have the white done, but have the yolk, and just mix it all up. Man, that's so good. Salt and pepper. And go out and get you some biscuits and gravy, Dwayne. Sausage gravy. Get you 2 fried eggs, put in there. Yesterday morning, real early, I prepped me a filet mignon steak, and this is before the old lady made breakfast, and I cooked up a filet mignon steak and 2 fried eggs, and I ate that, man. It was so good. It's hot outside now, Finland, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. We in Kentucky in the USA, and it is 79 right now. Little cloudy. Looks like it might rain. Thanks for hitting that like button. Appreciate you. What's up, man? Hello. Yeah, smack the like button and punch subscribe. Join the family. Y'all get to see all the crazy stuff I get myself into. Man, like yesterday. Well, all weekend, really. Dwayne was there yesterday in the live. I was going through it. I was going through it all weekend long. I was driving a car that belonged to my sister and it broke down. Any word from the lovely Kales? Nah, I ain't seen her in here this morning, man. Love, we only been live for 23 minutes. She may drop in. I should have shot her a text. Told her I was going live. She might have jumped in, but I wasn't thinking. Trivia question. Anybody want to answer it? What is the capital of New York? I didn't come prepared for the trivia question. That's just one that came to my head. What is the capital of New York? There, you can find me on Messenger also. Okay, Dwayne. I'll look you up. I keep all that stuff to friends and family, like, you know, people I grew up with. So I don't do anything on Facebook or nothing. Manilow said Albany. Manilow, you are correct. Albany is the capital of New York. Bill Meyer said New York City. That's all right, Bill. He's close. Albany, just a couple hours north of New York City. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Can't believe that happened. That's been happening lately. Hopefully I can get it to stick on there. It's been acting up. That don't happen again. Used to we have a problem. I need to put the AC on the dash so my phone don't get hot. Doing these lives, man, you know, on your phone, it gets your phone really hot. It gets so hot it'll shut your phone off. Hey, good morning, Ray. Good morning to you. Ray's live, okay. If I knew how, Ray, I'd just add you into the live. I can't remember how to do it. That's what I want to start doing, is adding people into the live so we can all chat like that. Appreciate it, Ray. You know, always appreciated hitting that like button and punching that subscribe. Could get over it, you know. There you go, there you go, there you go. It says go live together and you gotta send a link to someone. Yeah, like in the community or something. I don't remember how to do it, but I'll look into it. Maybe I'll add you into a live one day, right? So, I mean, I'll probably end up ending this live eventually, and then I'll do one this afternoon. Thanks for dropping in, brother. That's Schneider with a Walmart trailer. Walmart's got a distribution center somewhere up through here. Might be in Bowling Green. Hit some rain. Anybody know what the radar looks like in Kentucky? By Lexington. I reckon there was a pew-pewing going on in Lexington yesterday. At a church, an airport and a church or something. I don't know if anybody, passed away. I think a state trooper got pew-pewed. I don't know the details of it, but some people are just insane, and some people are just been stressed to the max, and they just lose their shit. I think the majority of it's just insanity. That and some people just had enough. That's what I think. But it don't pay me to think. Think wrong. Cause I've cut long, fast, hard, and continuously. Why do you want to get over the car? Come on. Man, I'm getting hungry. I didn't bring any food with me in the truck this week because it was a busy weekend. Yeah, it looks like it's going to rain on me. Man. I'm gonna go home tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to try and mow and weed eat, man. That grass getting high. I've been busy. Usually I cut the grass every 2 weeks. But the neighbors, man, they're older. My neighbors are older people. Like, they've already put their time in. They mow like all the time. All the time. I'm like, no. That's peer pressure right there when you step outside and you got your neighbors mowing. And then I'll be damned, the next day they're mowing again. I'm like, what in the world? It's like, yeah, okay, I see you. Just give me some time. They're probably thinking, well, how much time we got to give you? Hey, good morning, Sam. That's adult peer pressure right there. Is when your neighbors start to mow, and it's like, oh man, like, oh, I gotta leave. I gotta go fix a car that don't belong to me. Then I'll be damned in the evening. I'll get home, I take a shower, and I'll step outside. There'll be a neighbor over there, and they'll be looking at me mowing their yard, and I'm like, yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you over there mowing. And I'll be like, I just had a shower. I ain't mowing. 6 o'clock. I ain't mowing. I already took a shower. Man, the pressure's on, I tell you. Pressure's on in my neighborhood right now. Everybody's mowing and they're looking at me because my grass is getting high and I ain't mowed yet. So yeah, I'm the bad apple on the block. I can't help it. You know, I'm young, I got a life. They're old. They're older people. They don't work. They've retired and they all just mow their yard like 3 times a day. But man, y'all want to mow that? Let's just come over and mow and we'd eat my yard. Like, they will take their mowers and just drive them down the road. I'm like, what the hell? Like, just pull that sucker in my driveway and start mowing my yard. Sam says, I hear you. Better polish my rims. Alright, I'm glad you hear me, Sam. I'm happy that somebody can relate to what I'm saying. I don't feel so alone now, you know what I mean? No offense to the older people watching my lives, you know. Just in my neighborhood, the old folks, all they do is mow. Then you'll be watching them and it's like they're mowing the grass and it's like it don't need to be mowed. Like they're just doing something to have something to do. It's like I don't want to get old. Okay, you see our neighbor Gunner over there? He just mowed 2 hours ago. He's mowing again. Making the neighborhood look bad because I don't mow. I'm not mowing. But, you know, nobody in my neighborhood works. They're all older people and they just mow all the time. I mean, they see what I do, but they don't see I'm busy. You know, they can't obviously know everything I'm doing. Which I'm sure they know I mow every 2 weeks, at least every 2 weeks. So they got to know, like, well, it's going on 3 weeks, he ain't mowed yet. They got to know I've been really busy. They just got to know. You know, you would think they'd be like, oh, he must be extremely busy. He usually mows every 2 weeks, but he's not mowing. It's all real. It's not like y'all trying to sell your house anyway. Then I got a neighbor across the street. He's got kids. Well, they're not kids, they're young adults. And they don't do nothing. Which, I mean, I get it. They're like 18, 19, 20. You know, they're just getting started. But I never see them mowing. I see that dude out there mowing sometimes. I think his daughter, I think she's going to some college. I see her out there reading books sometimes and writing stuff down. I feel the same way about yearly Christmas lights. Oh yeah. End of October. Got a million lights up. You just took them down. Why'd you take them down, Sam? You should just keep them up. Because in about 4 more months, you're going to be putting them back up. And you're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up and it's going to be time to put them up. I keep my Christmas lights on my front porch all year long. That's how it is where I'm at. Everybody's still got their icicle lights up. Everybody's like, I'll put them up, I'll just leave them up. like my light bill going up. My wife, all she wants to do is decorate for every season. Every season. I'm like, man, you gotta be crazy. So we got totes all in the garage, storage unit, you know, all over the place, in the house. None of them's marked, so you don't know what tote has what in it. You gotta open every lid to every one of them. So, oh, here's some Christmas stuff, here's some Easter stuff. Making this lane is a big pothole. Yeah, right there it is. Yeah, big old pothole. It's like every year, I'm like, okay, you can buy this and you can reuse it for the next Easter. Well, she'll buy more stuff. I'm like, you know, you just got a hotel with stuff. So she wants to change it. So, you know, every year. It's like, why? Just reuse the stuff. People don't care. They won't remember. It's not like they're going to drive by your house and like, oh, she had that yard decorated like that with the same stuff last Easter, you know, like, give me a break. Nobody cares. Back when we were a little bit younger, all out with Christmas lights. Yeah. Yeah, mine does too, Wayne. I mean, I like seeing other people do it, you know, because some stuff is like pretty impressive. But I don't want to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working constantly. And like, I don't want to decorate and stuff. I'm a simple man. Very simple. Easy to please. I guess everybody's seeing rain today. That other trucker, he was in rain. I guess he was headed to Fredericksburg, PA. Yeah, Christmas is just like 6 months away. When summer came and went, it's already July 14th. I think today's my sister's birthday. Today or 16th. She came to the house. She stayed the night. Was that Friday night? No, it was Saturday night. She and her kids stayed at the house. She had the bright idea to buy some alcohol. She got drunk, passed out in the living room floor. I needed her to go in the house. I had to pick her up in the garage and carry her in the house. Passed out on the floor. Me and my wife picked her up. I said, you get her legs, I'll get her arms. Sam's in rain. Alberta, Canada, alright. Yeah, it's not been raining much lately, about the past 2 weeks, so it's nice to see a little bit of rain. Yeah, I went to Canada once. They kicked me out. Told me not to come back. If I came back, they would lock me up for a long time. That's what the Canadians told me. I said, all right, I'll be back. I mean, they were nice about saying it, though, but hey. That's been like 10 years ago. I was young. They actually talked about politics at the time. It was during Trump's first term, and they thought it was hilarious because they told me, you know, it's harder to get into Canada than it is to get into America. And I was like, really? And they was like, yeah. And they were laughing because they were telling me, like, that's, you know, people in your country talk about America, you know, get so upset and they claim it's so hard to get into America, and they were laughing about it because they said it's harder to get into Canada than it is America, and they're all raising hell about it, and that's what was funny to me. I was like, I can see why you're laughing. I get it. It's more difficult to get into Canada than America. And these people up here were crying about it at the time. And it's easier to get into America than it is to get into Canada. So it made sense. Okay, that is funny. That is funny. Then they kicked me out. Said, don't come back. Stay out of Canada. And I was like, all right. They said, don't try to cross the border anywhere. I said, okay, you got it. Like, I'm not stupid. But I kept it to myself and I thought, okay, well, if I cross into Canada, I'll do it illegally. That way they can't get me. I crossed the border at Niagara Falls in New York. I think it was Ottawa or something up there in Canada. Told me I was too dangerous to be in their country. And I was like, what? I'm not dangerous. They try to make stuff sound worse than what it is. But, man, y'all are crazy. I was too dangerous. I'm not a dangerous person. They like to spread stuff around like you're a very bad person. You're too dangerous. Get out of our country and don't come back. That's what they told me. Okay. Thank you for your hospitality. Canadians are nice. I mean, they were nice while they were saying that to me. Okay, I get it. I'm too dangerous to be in. So I left. No, I'm actually being serious, Dwayne. That really happened. Everything I told you really happened. I was 26, 27 years old at the time. Might have been 28, 29. I don't know, somewhere right in there. It was about 10 years ago, something like that. But yeah, that really happened. They kicked me out of Canada and told me not to come back. They considered me a dangerous person. They didn't like me. They told me, kicked me out of Canada and told me not to come back. Said if I did come back to Canada, that they will arrest me and lock me up for a long time. It's like, okay, it's like, you don't have to threaten me, like, I'll leave. And then, like I said, they got to talking about politics a little bit, how it was easier to get into America and more difficult to get into Canada. And they were laughing because at the time, people were crying about how, crying and claiming, oh, it's too difficult to get into America. And they were laughing because it's more difficult to get into Canada than it is America. And I get why they thought that was funny, because the people over here at the time was, griping about it. And they were laughing because it's more difficult to get into Canada. Y'all taught me something new there, I didn't know. They thought it was funny, it kind of was, They were physically laughing, like literally laughing. Something you said there, Dwayne. I saw COC. I won't say the last letter. I don't know if you deleted it before I can read it. No, it didn't. I wish I could have read it all, though, before you got rid of it. I read about the first 5 or 6 words. Oh, it's all good, Dwayne. It's all good, brother. if I'm sending a text to somebody, I want to say the word in, I-N, and I'll type I-N, but it'll autocorrect it and say I'm. You know, like go in the house, it'll say go I'm the house. I'm like, why does it do that? Does it not understand in is the word? He done it to me earlier today, and I caught it. Dirty little rat. Yeah, they actually, I left a little information out, Sam. They told me I could come back in 2026. He's like, you can come back in 2026 or 2027. It's one of the two. I was like, yeah, I ain't coming back. There ain't nothing in Canada for me. Dual citizenship. I'd like to get citizenship in Canada. But most of the population lives down on the border. What's the prices of homes up there, Sam? Is it high like it is here? Is Justin Trudeau still the Prime Minister up there? I learned something about him recently. Besides, like a lot of the Canadians do not like him. Before he got into politics, he got into a boxing match. He thought he was doing something. Some guy named Knuckles, and he was apparently he didn't have a fighter or something, and Justin Trudeau was had been training for months for this fight. So anyway, he ended up getting in the ring with this guy and beating him. He actually believed that he would lose. And everybody thought he would too, but he ended up winning the boxing match. and everything's skyrocketing. But like I tell everybody, you can destroy something overnight, but it takes time to rebuild it. But we'll see. Over here, land is roughly about $10,000 an acre, which is crazy. I'm not buying, 10 acres for $100,000. That's nuts. I remember not that long ago, it was cheap. Buy an acre like $1,600. What happened? 10,000 an acre now? Goodness gracious. They definitely don't want people getting rich, that's for sure. Yeah, you still got, I thought so, Sam, I thought that car, I don't even want to talk about that car now. I thought Justin did get out, but yeah, they elected another liberal or something over there. Couldn't care anymore, yeah. Yeah, like, you remember when they had that truck? Those Antifa liberals, they attacked the border liberals. They attacked the border patrol agents down there in Texas, the 4th of July, actually, that evening. Like 10 or 12 of them. Like, you see those videos, like, of those liberals, like when Trump was president the first time, and these politicians, these liberal politicians, would advocate for violence. Like, what? You get out and you make a scene. Like, are you crazy? Apparently you are. I'm more of an independent. I'm not Republican, I'm not liberal, I'm not Democrat. I mean, the only thing that politics do for me is they make my living better or they make it worse. That's all it does for me. It does nothing for me. It just makes living better, or makes it easier, or makes it harder. I have to admit, from my experience in my life, when Democrats have been in power, my life has been harder. I'm meaning more specifically financially, like prices of shit, money. With Democrats in power, I lose money, and everything's a little bit more expensive. It's simple. Like, you go to a conservative state like Indiana, go to Taco Bell, you can get a burrito this one particular burrito for like $2. Go up to Michigan, a Democrat state, and it's $1.15 more. That's like Illinois, same way. Like these Democrat states, everything's more expensive. No matter who is in power, and the truckers get destroyed. It doesn't matter if it's Republican or a Democrat. Like, nothing is done for truckers. Like, nothing. If anything, we get more we're controlled even more. You know, it's like that, you know, like taxes, how, you know, like you're still going to be taxed. Like, you're not, like tips, you're still going to be taxed. Like your overtime, you're still going to be taxed. They don't never make stuff simple. They don't never like, okay, like, anything over 40 hours, you're going to keep it. They don't make it that simple. Like, if you work 60 hours, you're going to keep every dime of that money that will not be taxed. They don't make it that simple. That shit's still being taxed. Still going to be taxed. But with trucking, man, they don't do nothing for truckers. Nothing. They don't dump money into trucking. Nobody advocates for truckers. You know, one of the worst jobs in the country. Definitely the most regulated job industry in the country. Nobody does shit for trucking. It doesn't matter if it's Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, George Bush. They do nothing for trucking. Nothing. Except make it worse. Pretty delusional stuff in people's minds. So you got that right, Sam. Yeah, and then they made convoys illegal. So got it. It's just like anything. What they do is they just change the term of it. You know, like convoy. That you hear nothing being done for truck drivers. Nothing. If anything's done for trucking, it's to the company. And it's the big companies mainly. That's it. Like for the drivers, you get nothing. Nothing's done. I don't understand though. It's literally the main part of the economy is trucking. I mean, that's what keeps everything going, is trucking. Everything. But nothing's done for it, nothing positive. I'm in, around Frankfort, Kentucky. Frankfurt, Louisville. It's a dangerous job, and you know, it's literally what keeps the economy moving, and nothing's done for it. Except more regulation. Politicians, oh, trucking, heavily regulated. You know what? I don't think it's regulated enough. Let's regulate it some more. Keep that freight down though. We don't want it to be paying people good. That's correct, Steve. I'm on 64. That is correct. It's got on it in Lexington. I should have stopped back there in Waddy and got me something to eat. Try to get to Indiana over to Evansville. Later, Sam. Thanks for dropping in and talking with me. Steve's a Mormon. I'm a believer. I couldn't believe if I tried. That's all the place. I hope everybody has a great day. A wonderful day. And if you get upset, come jump on the channel. We'll have a good time. Without alcohol or with alcohol. Yay! Whether we're in the truck or out of the truck, we have a great time over here on this channel. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, break down cars, go fishing, go hiking, get drunk. About what we do over here. Make friends. Meet good people. It's all about the energy you give to people, man. You don't call me truck driver for nothing. You're a super trucker, Steve. You one of them big time duck divers. I'm a duck diver. This channel's always rocking. We're rocking on. Rocking and rolling. It just don't get enough attention. This channel just doesn't get enough attention. I think my energy is just like too much. It's too positive. It's too get it, get it, get it. Get up and go. Get up and move your feet. Put a little pep in your step. I guess I need to make some laid back content too, like, you know, just like, hey, let's be sad today, I'm feeling down, guys, so I ain't gonna do it live, you know, but hey, did you rock and roll, rock on? Still looking for that blue jean, baby queen, prettiest girl I ever seen. See her shaking on Indiana. I didn't live that far from that graveyard he's in. I actually never went to his grave though, but I knew where he was at. We're going to Kansas, Steve. We got to get to Kansas. We're in Simpsonville right now. Man, there's Wendy's. I don't know if I want to stop in there or not. I'm tired of fast food and can't stand it. What do I want to do? I'm tired of Taco Bell. Taco Bell. I don't want to stop. Am I hungry? Is it breakfast or lunch? What I want to do? We're gonna stop in here. Hopefully I'll make the right decision. I'm getting hungry. I like at Wendy's. I like getting Dave's doubles and chicken nuggets. This is where I stopped at that day, and I got some spicy chicken nuggets. And I knew not to get them because, you know, they tear me up and I got to hit the bathroom. But anyway, this is where I stopped at and got the chicken nuggets and the Dave's double. And when I stopped out there in Illinois, that dude was hitchhiking and he gave me that car. That car is still rolling too, guys. Still rolling, just got the oil changed in it a couple weeks ago. Dude gave me a perfectly running car, man. Can't believe that. Total stranger giving me a car. It's crazy. But I'm happy for it, you know, it was nice. So I own 3 vehicles now. I just had to put $1,000 into the old lady's car. My goodness. And I still gotta put some more in there. I gotta get brakes, put new brakes on it. Yeah. Tell you what. So I got new spark plugs on it. Changed the transmission fluid. Something else. Changed the oil. I've been working on cars all weekend. It's ridiculous how much fuel we got. We got half a tank. Yeah. I think we can make it to Missouri. I ain't gonna get fuel. Got you some ice cream. Steve, I was wanting some ice cream last night at the house. And I asked the old lady, he's like, man, I'm hungry for something. He's like, I feel like I want something sweet. I was like, oh, we got some ice cream. Because we had that Blue Bunny, I think it was strawberry and cheesecake ice cream or something. And I wanted some of it. And she's like, I was like, hey, we got ice cream? She's like, we did. I'm like, what do you mean we did? She said, that there was just a little bit left in it and she ate it earlier yesterday. I was like, oh, okay. It was like the time, because when I get a sweet tooth, where I don't eat sweets at all, like ever, but when I do get a sweet tooth, I gotta have something sweet. And yesterday it was ice cream and I didn't have none. So she made me a toaster strudel. It was pretty good. Should I keep the live rolling while I run in here real quick? I think I should. I think I will. I'll keep it going. Yeah, I was SOL. I absolutely was. And that's my luck, you know it? Every weekend. Man, Steve, I tell you what, man, in my head, you know, where I'm driving a truck all week, I'm in my thoughts a lot, obviously. and I'll think about something that needs to be done or I need to do this weekend. Well, this weekend will come, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to get this done. Well, the universe has other plans, and I'm doing something totally different that I never even thought about doing. I don't never get everything done. Like, man, didn't even get to mow the yard. So that my neighbors are probably like raising Cain, because they'll be mowing the yard, Steve, and they'll be looking at me, and I'll be looking at them, and they're like, yeah, I know why you're looking at me. Asking me a mental question: when you gonna mow that yard? You ain't mowed in 2 weeks. Going on 3 weeks. Well, it's gonna be 3 weeks. Been putting the pole up for a doggone month, and I ain't even got. I got it up, but I ain't got the filter pump thing on, and I ain't even got water in it besides rainwater. I'll tell you what. Hit the like button. Hey Steve, if you're still here, man, you gotta go to Wendy's today. Get you a strawberry swirl frosty. It's pretty good. So I'm not SOL no more. I got some ice cream. It's pretty good. Check this out. Get you one of these. I'm advertising Wendy's for free. It's pretty good. Let's hit the road. Let's hit the road. You will today, all right. It's good. You should definitely go down to Wendy's today and get you one of them. Indians out there doing fist bumps and handshakes. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna have to run over the sidewalk. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. That's cold. Cold, cold. Not get that to sit still. Janky, smack that like button. Smack it. Smack it real good. Had two of them. Well, I wish I had one of them. This ice cream's really good. Quality water, quality of life. Something tells me not to believe that. Don't believe everything you read. Left. What? Yes, save it for me, Steve. I honestly forgot how good Wendy's ice cream was. It was pretty good. Really good. Frosty strawberry swirl or something. Smack that like button. Oh, it's jelly filled. Oh man. I want two of them. Has it got strawberry jam? Strawberry jelly? I need to make me some of those when I get home. Now all you need, Steve, is put like a little bit of strawberry syrup on it. Man, I bet that's good. I got me some spicy nuggets with some ghost pepper sauce. It's hot. I know I'll regret eating this. I will regret it. But it's good. And I'm hungry. Oh yeah, this is not gluttony, no ain't I? I was genuinely hungry. Oh, you got a box for $1.25? That ain't bad. I got me a small strawberry swirl frosty, a 10-piece nugget, and a Dave's double. It cost me $18. Shy 19 bucks for a small strawberry frosty swirl, 10-piece spicy nugget, and a Dave's double cheeseburger. Just shy of $19. I don't think they gave me a receipt. Nope, no receipt. Pilot truck stop in Simpsonville, Kentucky. The truck stops are always a little bit more expensive. And you know it's illegal to price gouge, but they do it. Get into being a public servant or a politician, everything's legal. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can give money to the Iranians, but if I do it, it's a crime. But if Barack Obama does it, it's perfectly fine. You get what I'm saying? It's not a crime if you know, you're a high-ranking member of society. I can't go nowhere. Why the hell's this dude sitting here like this? Dude, get the hell out of the way. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna run for president. So that way, I can, commit crimes and it's perfectly fine. Because being just a normal citizen, it's not fine. It's bad. You gotta love the double standards in society. You gotta love it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have double standards. Apparently, Dwayne. I think you gotta be a narcissist to live by double standards. I can't do it. That's why I couldn't be a police officer. There's too many double standards. Rules for thee, but not for me. Because a public servant can commit some type of crime and it's perfectly fine. But if I do it, oh, hell no. Hell no. You're going to court. So if I want to give money to the Iranians or to Al-Qaeda, oh, that's a crime. But if I was a politician, oh, that's perfectly fine. I don't understand. Somebody please explain that to me. Please explain these double standards. I'm not intelligent enough to understand double standards. Like a police can carry a firearm, but I can't. Just because he's a public servant doesn't mean he's more trustworthy than I am. Double standards. Doesn't make him a higher citizen. Can't stand double standards. Cops speeding down the road doing 75 and a 55, and you follow him to, getting to write himself a ticket, chances are you're going to be the one going to jail. If you do 75 and a 55, that's reckless driving. You go to jail, but a public servant do it, oh, it's perfectly fine. Double standards. That's why I say you got to be a narcissist to do certain things, especially when it includes double standards. Only a narcissist would be okay with double standards. Like, you know, a couple that, you know, one of them cheats, but the other one doesn't. Like, hey, I'm allowed to cheat, but you're not. Double standards. That's obviously a narcissist. Yeah, they're definitely multimillionaires, you know, because, you know, how in the hell are you going to be worth $100 million when you only make $170,000 a year? Somebody explain that to me. You don't have to explain it because that is clearly corruption. Absolutely, Steve. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like these politicians commit crimes and shit, but they're never arrested. They're never arrested. But if you and I commit the same crime, 20 years. How are you going to be elected into Congress and make $170,000 a year, and within your first year you're worth $5 million? Like, don't get me wrong, I love my country, you know, this is my country, you know, but like all they do, it doesn't matter what party's in power, they always talk about corruption, it's a corrupted government in North Korea, corrupted regime in Iran, but like, America is perhaps the most corrupted government in the freaking world. But everybody else bad, but America good all the time. If we only knew, if we only knew. Yeah, like his son, you know, like they found that powder in the White House, and nobody knows whose it is. Like, oh yeah, just a bag of Coca-Cola just ends up in the White House, and nobody knows how it got there. That's like saying, I don't know how the hell I got in this truck, but I'm in it. How'd I get here? Nobody knows. You got videos of Hunter Biden out there smoking the pipe, you know, getting with ladies of the night, you know, doing shady business deals with the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP. All right, this goes both ways with Democrats and Republicans. I mean, the corruption runs deep. Once you get into politics, if you keep climbing that political ladder, you cannot avoid corruption. You can't avoid it. like if I was to run for some type of political or public servant office, I would be, if I was president, for an example, I would have a vote nationwide on everything. I would tell you, like, hey, Joe Biden tried to give me $50 million to do something shady. I'd let it be known. I would point out the corruption. I'm like, here it is. Or like, hey, they're trying to pay me so much money to do this nonsense shit. So, you know, which somebody like me would be assassinated. Just like the Epstein files, you know, that pedo list. Like, I think Donald Trump's on it. I think a lot of political people's on it. Thousands of news a day. Every country's messed up, man. Like, it's hard to say which one's messed up worse than the other. But ain't no country innocent. And just like ain't no one particular person innocent. We're all guilty in some type of way or fashion. Yeah, there's a lot of powerful people on it. Absolutely. That's why they're not going. That's why they're not releasing it, saying that it don't exist, which it does. And I think the big reason why they don't want to share it to the public is because Donald Trump's on it. It's like the people say the earth is round, the earth is flat. Like, if the earth is flat or round, what's the big deal letting people know? What's the big deal? Like, oh my God, guys, hey, guess what? The earth is flat. Like, oh, congratulations, you know the truth. Did it change your life at all? No, it didn't. It did not. Or, hey, it's round. Did it change your life at all? No, it did not. It did not. You just learned something factual. That's it. It's a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, I mean, he's been known for a long time. He's a very well-known person. Like, I'm sure Bill Clinton's on it too. I'm sure Joe Biden's on it as well. Especially Joe Biden. You seen how he acts around little kids? Man, that's terrible. always make you nervous, man. Yeah, that's one of those weird things, you know. I know what you're saying. It's hard to explain. It's a psychological thing. You can't. I know what you're saying. For no reason at all, but I'm just. I don't know. I just don't get it, Dwayne. No. It's like aliens as well. Like, you know, there's obviously stuff that, you know, does present itself that is far beyond any country's technology, and it's been known for thousands of years. But like, if we know what this shit is, then why don't we just tell it? But I guess maybe because there is a lot of people that could not handle the truth. You know, but it's like, all you got to realize is, well, the truth, you know, if aliens exist, for an example, and let's say that it was known, it's a known fact now, we know 100%. Did it change your life? I don't think it did. It didn't hurt your bank account. It didn't change your job. It didn't change your house. It didn't do anything to you. But for some reason, people don't see it that way. They see it, oh my God, I'm in terror now. Aliens really do exist. Oh my God. Something I just can't understand. Idea of what's going on in Europe or anything. I've actually been staying out of the news lately and politics and all that. It's all just a bunch of jibber jabber baloney that they've been feeding us generation after generation. They just beat around the bush. They don't do anything. Like I said, the only thing politics does for each of us, for the average American Joe, is it either makes her financial life a little better or worse. Better or worse. That's all it does. As long as like no big major WAR breaks out or something, you know. That's all politics does. Just makes your life financially better or financially worse. Yeah, in the EU. They always, Miko, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but they always have something to blame, constantly, something. It's never themselves. Politics definitely do not know how to take accountability. They will not say, oh, it was this new law we just put into place and this new deal. They never say that. I don't understand. Like, okay, this may have happened because we made this new bill and put it into effect, and it may have happened, so it might have been a bad idea, so let's change that. What's the big freaking deal? I mean, all this stuff worldwide has started happening, stuff becoming more expensive when Joe Biden took office. You know, the American dollar is the fiat currency of the world. And so what happens in America affects the rest of the world. And people have been following, you know, these other countries' governments have been following America's lead for a long time. Yeah, so if you remember when Trump was president the first time, financially things were good. Food, you know, was affordable. You know, you can compare the prices. I remember it well. And then Joe Biden took office. Everything went up, and it went up around the world, just like literally overnight. Right. It ain't because of the war in Ukraine. It ain't that. It's like I say, people always point their finger to something. It's somebody else's fault, or it's something else's fault. It ain't what I did. It ain't because I printed $50 trillion. That ain't the reason. It's Ukraine and Russia. I swear, man. And people believe this shit. They'll say, oh no, yeah, printing $50 trillion into existence doesn't cause inflation because Nancy Pelosi said so. And I believe everything she says. I find it very hard to believe that people were that ignorant. Everybody's got some intelligence, but everybody doesn't know something. I'm not too knowledgeable on tariffs myself. Tariffs are mainly to, I mean, they do several different things. But I've noticed the prices of things have not changed. Not much. I mean, but Trump's only been in office, you know, for 6 months. So, I mean, like I say, it takes time. I don't know what he's been doing. I actually been staying out of politics pretty heavily about the past 2 months. I just hear shit from time to time, you know. The tariffs haven't is mainly tariffs. Our biggest, where our products come from, is mainly from China. You know, we sold out to China decades ago, and so that's why everything you buy says made in China. So we got rid of our manufacturing and we gave it to the Chinese. And so we rely on the Chinese now. We could be self-sufficient, where we can only rely on ourselves, so we can easily do that. It's just there's a lot of powerful people that don't want that to happen. But no, this is my uncle's truck. Nancy Pelosi been ripping this country off since Kennedy. Hell, probably before Kennedy. And they're all ripping it off. You can't become a multi-millionaire that quick with $170,000, you know. They have share they trade insider information, which is illegal, but they do it. They do so much shit. But if we do it, it's they make the example out of normal people. No, Miles, it's not political. We just got into corruption. I mean, we rarely ever talk politics over here. Like, rarely ever. We got to talking about double standards and how, we got to talk about public servants and shit like that. And how, like, rules for thee, but not for me. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of got into politics and corruption. Catherine Cotton. Morning to you, Catherine. So, why do you want to cut me off like that, dude? Like, come on, bro. Let's stay as safe as we can, Catherine. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. But yeah, I guess enough about politics. Yeah, but Miles, we don't usually talk about politics at all. Like, if we start to shift in that direction, we change it pretty quick, but we got into it a little in depth right there, but we're getting out of it. But everywhere you turn, everything's political. You can always point your finger towards politicians. Everything leads back to politicians. Everything. Almost everything. I just can't stand the double standards. I can't stand it. Family Lee. Hello, family. Y'all wouldn't mind to smack that like button, and if you're new, subscribe. Join the party. And all we're doing today is driving our life away, looking for a better way. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with Trump and Putin and Kowinski. Is that his name, Kowinski? I don't know what they're doing. I don't really care, because whatever they are doing, as far as I'm aware, it is not directly affecting my life. So I don't care what any of those three world leaders are doing. We are in Indiana. For some reason, they've been spreading, this message for decades, like to hate Russians. Russians hate Americans. The Russian people are just like us. They're just trying to make a living. Left alone. It's not the each other, it's the governments. Let it be the government's fight. Like, why should they be a WAR? Like, if the government has a problem, take that country's leader, take this other country's leader, put them in a ring, in the octagon, and let them duke it out. Goodness gracious. It doesn't happen. Yeah, we need to change the subject, right? all these politicians, we all know they're crooked criminals, all of them, from every side. Like, let it be at that. None of them's innocent. Every side, every country, they're all crooked. I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way. Can't find a better way yet. Somebody got the answers, let me know. How can I acquire more money and live a more freedom life where I ain't gotta be in a truck constantly? It's 80 degrees here, cloudy. Been going for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Man. I had to take a break. Steve is up there in the Blue Ridge Mountains. He doesn't live too far away from me, about a 2-hour drive. Hey, Floor Jack. Battery life I got. Oh, 39%. Guys, I'm gonna have to end this live soon. I'm gonna have to charge this phone up. Got 2 W900s on the trailer. Oh, you want a toot toot? There you go. I got a loose service right here between these two hills. Oh, it's off Floor Jack. See, public servants. Where's the public servant at, Floor Jack? possibly coming up in the left lane. Yeah, I believe it is. I think we're about to find out. I don't know if it was. I mean, these two cars cutting it. It's a Ford, so this guy put the pedal to the metal. I'm gonna get back over. I'm gonna wait and see if that's a cop. No, I don't think it is. There's Miss Kales. Shipx is toying with me. I'm a pass him just because. He's going 50 miles an hour, so. Somebody wants to fly. Well, let's do it then. Let's see who gets the ticket. He heard me out his window now. Was in here, Kels. He was in here earlier. He dropped in to see if you was in here. I told him I didn't think he was. Playing a game or something? It ain't nighttime in the United States of America. Daytime from the East Coast to the West Coast. Right lane closed ahead. Must be in Asia right now then. It's not dark here. host White House Faith Summit. There's Manilow. Yep, time to suck the day's beat. See a bus full of kids. Man, this Peterbilt wants to fly pulling that tanker. Man, I wish I was pulling a tanker right now. Oil just doesn't pay these days. In Iraq, there was a bus full of people, and these Marines they were driving, they were operating this, I can't remember what you call it, but they was coming off this hill, and they went straight through the center of that bus, and they unalived a lot of people on it by accident. Stupid Marines. Good day, Chrome. He ain't pulling no shingles. Look at him. He's got a lot of weight on them. Shingles are heavy. hauling medical, Manilow. Hauling medical supply. Like I say, it's about 95% of everything I haul. Lots of medical. We gotta keep the doctors full of supply constantly. Just goes to show how much people, you know, how many people are ill, breaking bones and stuff. I haul medical supply everywhere, so everybody needs it. Yeah, we passing the green. Guess we're just gonna run with this Peterbilt. Pulling that tank up. It's empty. I believe it's empty. He's got a place for placards, but he doesn't have anything on it. The drive light is empty. Yeah, Rico, I do. I just don't have it memorized right yet. I need to like write this stuff down so you know I can give it to Kels and she can share it. Yeah, that's what I hear about Cash App. But I have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. I'm not monetized yet, so like I can't get like stuff through like super thanks and chats through YouTube. But we're working on it. I mean, it takes time. It really does. And I've been trying to put the time in. Hopefully by the end of the year we will be monetized. We're working on it. Some people don't like to use Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Some people just want to send it straight through YouTube. But a lot of folks don't know when they do that YouTube takes 30%. of everything they send. So like if you use apps like I'm not too familiar with how PayPal does it, but with Cash App, you know, say like you want to send $100, you know, through YouTube will take 30% of that. If you send it through Cash App, on you know, you send $100, they keep $100. You know, Cash App doesn't take a cut like YouTube does. Which PayPal, I'm not too sure of. I don't believe Venmo does. I've not used Venmo in a minute. But I got Venmo through the bank that I bank with. Okay, yeah, I thought that's how Venmo worked, Dwayne. Because I mean, I bought a lawyer for somebody I knew really well, and that's how I gave the lawyer money, was through Venmo. I sent him $10,000. That's been like 6 years ago. Alright, Kels. But yeah, I like Venmo. I like Venmo and Cash App. I've not used PayPal. I don't believe I've ever used PayPal, but I do have a PayPal. I just don't memorize it because I don't use it. But I'll go check it when we get off this live. That way I can have, you know, all the information and everybody can have it as well. But I use Cash App more than I use anything. I use it weekly, like literally every week. Sometimes I'll just take money from my bank account, upload it onto Cash App, and you know, why I do that, I'm not real sure. I think because if I'm spending money at a certain place and I'm like maybe a little paranoid of it, I'll upload money on Cash App from my bank account and use the Cash App card. It's hard for me to carry cash because I'll see somebody on the corner with a dog or something, and I'll be stopped at a red light, and I'll just grab my wallet and give them $5 or $10. Why? I don't know. I just do. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. I don't care what they use it for. Once I give it to them, it's theirs. wait and see if YouTube accepts other donation methods. I don't think YouTube does anything besides donate through how YouTube has it. But you got to be monetized and basically have a contract sort of, I guess, with YouTube, and YouTube takes 30%. I'm not real sure of like their system, how it is. So people that ain't monetized, they'll use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App until they get monetized, or you know, the viewers themselves have their own preferences. Some just want to send money to like the people they like the most through YouTube. Some want to be like, well, I want to send $10 to this person, and they'll send it through Cash App, so the content creator gets all the $10 instead of YouTube taking 30%. Everyone has their own personal preference how they like doing it. Yeah, Dwayne, appreciate that, Dwayne. Let's get it rolling so we can get monetized. We're a small channel, fairly new. We've only been making videos for a year now. Probably the past 3 months, been doing lives fairly often, more than usual. It's just really hard to find time to put into the channel, like to do, like make it look better, because I'm so busy constantly. Whether I'm driving a truck or I'm not working, but I'm always working doing something. And you know, I got kids. Get on a computer and put the time into it, like editing and all that. Try to, you know, share information. Like people want information about that salt that I take, and I just ain't got the time to sit there and make a video. And by the time I'm done driving a truck all day long, I'm tired. And then I gotta get up like 6 hours after I park the thing. Tired. Just realized I don't have any water. No, Dwayne, there absolutely ain't enough. There's never enough time, you know. I mean, I think the majority of us are going to die with having a to-do list still going on. So, well, tomorrow I gotta do this and that, and then you just pass away. Age of 77, you know. It's like, well, that sucks. Yeah, but death's gotta be easy, because living's really hard. Yeah, I try to give everybody a little time, try to help people fix their cars. And then, you know, I try to give time to my kids and educate them. Have fun, play. Try to give time to the missus. Try to give time to getting your responsibilities done, and then give time to a job, and there's just not enough time. And I find it weird, like, when I make plans for the weekend will come, and everything that I had planned through the week while I've been driving this truck, like, none of it happens. It completely changes. Like, it's amazing. So, like, I got plans for this weekend, and I already know it's going to change. I've just stopped making plans, stopped thinking it, and maybe, like, things will happen. I don't know. Every time I make plans, like this past weekend, I made plans to get that pool done, mow and weed eat. Didn't happen. My phone is blowing off the hook. Hey guys, I gotta get off here. My phone's going crazy. I'm gonna have to come back a little later. And when you tell your 7-year-old we're going to see grandma, you don't, you got problems, right? Hey guys, we're gonna try to do it live for about 2 o'clock. My phone is blowing up with people calling constantly, so something's going on. So thank you all for being here. I'm gonna have to check out briefly, and we'll meet you back here at 2 or so, somewhere right around there. 1, 2, something like that. Yeah, we'll start live about somewhere between 1 and 3 o'clock, right in that window. Y'all enjoy your day, be safe, drink water. Thank y'all for liking it. But I gotta make some phone calls. My phone's going cray-cray. It's checkout time.